sorry. Totally forgot to hit recording. What's going on, everybody? Brian Rhodes, October 10th, Tuesday night. I got my buddy Alan on. I just gave this introduction. I'm gonna do it again. I've known Alan for years. He basically got fed up in this industry in cryptocurrency, Forex, putting money in other people's hands, at a point where you put it in there, you wait, and then they pull the rug on you. That's what he was tired of. So it's kind of a cool story how, you get someone angry enough, they're going to go out and figure out a way around it to where then he can provide value to people where we have the ability to control our own funds. So there's a lot more to this company than just controlling your own funds in a trading platform using an AI bot. But being able to see it, close trades, like per se, you put in 20K right now, and then on Thursday, you want to take it out. You just close any of the trades and take your money out. There's no funny business, right? And knowing Alan for the last 7 years, hung out with him in person. We've done health and wellness companies together, different crypto things together. He doesn't really mess around, and if it's not working right, he'll let you know. He'll stop it. He'll tweak anything and make it better. And he'll just tell you straight up, we're taking this long to make sure it's right. So the company has some great leaders. We got Craig on here, Nadia on here. I can't remember, Nadia, maybe Sally remembers. Nadia's just like the CFO.
Yes.
And Craig went probably to school longer than I've been alive.
Operations.
Yeah, I went to school a few years, but just my background was Marine Recon and CIA. And then I actually went to school at MIT. Then I actually was in Web 2 doing IPOs, and I started buying Bitcoin back in 2012. And here I am today. That's kind of my like quick roundabout.
I like it. Thank you for sharing. And Nadia, if you want to share a little bit, besides just being the CFO, I love.
I'll tell you, I didn't go to MIT, but I have been in crypto space for many, many years. And like Alan, and many people in the crypto space, if you've been here long enough, you kind of earn your stripes from the different projects that make promises and let you down. So, been able to team up with Craig and Alan and Yogi to provide, a project that comes from that kind of born as a phoenix from the ashes, let's say, of being burned and wanting to do right by people. So
yeah, and it just one thing about Nadia, she's very humble and very conservative, and she's a hell of a lot smarter than I am. Even I don't even know how I got to MIT, but this is when you have a CFO like this, that means your company is going to go somewhere. And I have a really good direction for this company. But it's really, really exciting to see all these people here, and I appreciate Brian and Sally, you guys, getting up here and actually making this happen, because this is going to be it is something else. Alan has done an amazing job, and I'm glad I reached out to him to bring him in. So, let's just go. Let's keep it going.
And Craig, if you want to talk a little bit about Yogi, since he's not here, that's our CEO. Maybe tell
Yeah, so Yogi is also a bit maxi, BTC maxi like me. He's been, but he also has a deeper learning on the DAO side of things, and he wants to continue to build. We want to continue to build this, and hedge ourselves, not just in the crypto world, but also in the actual, and solidify ourselves in buying land, purchasing land and buildings, and building buildings, having an NFT, where you'll actually be able to, you have the ability to actually, you can rent out your building or your actual, apartment or whatever it is. And that NFT does is it's almost like a credit card. So it allows you to check it.
Hey, Craig, sorry
Nadia,
to
go
cut
ahead.
you off. I'm so sorry to cut you off. We kind of want to
Yeah, we don't.
yeah.
Brian's requested that we don't go into that because it's confudding everybody right now. So we're just going to stick
Funny.
on the bot.
Right.
But
Right
just to
All right,
give you a
now.
so
little bit of
then I'll
background.
actually Alan, I think Alan would actually be better.
Yeah, Alan's
Not,
gonna lead, but just to
yeah,
give you a little
would be better
background
to
on
lead then.
Yogi. Yogi has a finance background. He actually had his Series 7. He was a financial advisor. He's amassed a huge network of a portfolio of property. And he is, very, very familiar with algorithmic trading and bots for many years. He's both a crypto trader and a Forex trader. So the marriage between all of us is really seamless. And we're very honored to be working with a guy like Alan and Craig, of course.
Yeah, and Craig was real busy today, so we weren't able to kind of converse about our conversation, Brian. And
That's
so just to let everybody know, we do have a road. That's what Craig was kind of getting at, was our
Right.
roadmap that we've got. This is much more than just a bot. The bot is the beginning of what will be a roadmap over the next 12 to 18 months that we're creating a platform that's more than just a crypto bot. And as we get along, that will be shared. I mean, it can be shared on our website now, but those that want to dive into it. But I know we really wanted to talk about the bot tonight, and kind of I'll go through and answer it. I'm going to go through kind of the little spiel about it, and give you all the information, and I'll stick around and answer any questions anybody has for as long as we need to. But as Brian said, we've known each other for about 7 years, 6-7 years. Sorry, hang on. My dog is trying to get in my lap, and he can't do that while I'm sitting here. And I have been in several crypto different programs, like Brian said, and had gotten the rug pulled, been scammed, Ponzi's shut down, never heard from, lost a lot of money, and really got tired of it. And so I decided, made the decision that I'm going to just quit doing that and try to do it for myself. So about 14 months ago, I worked and we created a bot, which at the time was still, I won't say cutting edge, but it was still early for a lot of bots. You didn't see a lot of trading bots out there. We used Node.js, no JavaScript to create it. And we operated it very well. There was about 5 or 6 of us that we used it on a regular basis. We traded crypto. And it was all manually done, and it was not user friendly. You had to know Node, you had to know Java to be able to operate it. Basically, you had to have some coding. Was not user friendly at all. Even for somebody who knew what they were doing, it was very easy to make a mistake with an extra space, an extra period. I mean, it was very easy. And so what we did was, about 6-7 months ago, maybe 8 months ago now, I decided that I'm going to make a user interface for it. So try to simplify it. One, really for myself, but two, I had I had started a Discord channel with some crypto guys, and we were doing some mainly educational stuff, and they wanted the bot, but they couldn't operate the code. So it was kind of hey, I'll go ahead and do this for my benefit. And also the code would not work on an iPhone or an Android. And so it was limited to a computer. It had to be a desktop or a laptop. And so that was the other thing I wanted to do, is I wanted to make it a mobile app for myself. So I didn't, because I can't always be in front of a computer. So we did that. And it was no plans at all to scale this thing. It was mainly about 25 guys, a few guys and women, about 25, 30 of us, and we operated it. And then I realized, and Craig, and I met Craig through the Discord group, we realized this has a bigger opportunity. So we started, the data side, so that's the trading bot side. The data side, I've been getting data and using AI, using parameters to build out data for six months. And everything we were doing, we were having to manually do. So we'd get the data, we'd get the contract that makes sense. We'd have to enter the sell, enter the buy, enter the sell, and manually do everything. So I decided that we were going to try to marriage those two, create a bot that would automatically input into the trades. So we'd have the data go into the trades, and then we wouldn't have to. The main thing is the main thing for me is it enter the trade, I could walk away, and I could preset what I want the bot to sell at. So sell loss, stop losses, or I could say I wanted a 2x, 3x, or 5x.
And what do you mean, Alan? What do you mean by 2x, 3x, and 5x?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, if I start using terms that people don't understand, just hit me over the head, because I make some assumptions sometimes. So 2x is basically, if I put $1 in, a 2x would be $2. A 3x would be $3. A 5x would be $5.
So if the trade hit 5x, it would just sell right there.
It would automatically sell. Yes.
But if I set it for 5x, I could go ahead and close it anytime prior to that.
Yes, you can.
Like
All you have to
4x, and I'm like so excited and happy with it, I could click a button and it'll close.
You can close in. Well, yes, and what we've got set right now is that you will be able to sell out of your holdings. We don't have it. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do this on phase one. We're looking into it on phase one. Phase two for definitely. Phase one, we're putting in a sell all button. So you will sell all your because life happens. You have open trades. You want your money out. I've got, my car broke down. I need $1,000. You can sell all, and it'll sell. Sell all your holdings, and you can do whatever you want with it. But
okay, so one question on that though too. So if I have a sell all button and say I'm in 30 trades,
will sell all 30 trades.
Are they going? Is there stop losses to where like maybe I don't want to sell all and lose a lot, or how does that work?
Right now, right now it's a sell all. We can definitely code in individual trades. It's probably going to take longer to do to where the user can select. We could easily put in though a sell all at a sell all profits, all that are up, and don't sell the ones that are down kind of scenario.
Good. That's good. And you can set it more conservative as well. Like if you want to be more conservative, you could put it on that 2x one instead of 4x too. So that's absolutely. I just wanted to talk about that too, because I'm like, let's talk to me. I'm a third grader, so just keep it simple for me. Sorry.
Absolutely. That's okay. So basically what we've done, we've merged a trading bot that was manually entering trades into a AI algorithm that is selecting through the Etherscan blockchain, through all the data that we bring in, all from, and I don't want to get too technical, but basically it's called Etherscan API. It's the data source that Etherscan makes available to the public that you can pull, and then you can sort it however you want to sort it. And so we have done that manually for,
is that basically
8 months?
Is that basically seeing like all the coins and like the volume?
Seeing every coin, every market cap, every tax, every max transaction, every big wallet that buys, every new wallet that, there's a lot of parameters that we have. There's actually 11 different data channels that we have. You can
see when somebody's pumping a lot of money into one coin.
Absolutely, you can.
Okay.
Absolutely, you can. You can see when you also can see on the other side when people are starting to pull money out of a coin. So the bot's going to be pretty. It's here. Let me do this. Let me share my screen. I'm just going to show a picture of it. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay.
And that's one thing when I talked to Alan, and he's like, you can literally sell all, keep it conservative or make it even, you know, the 5x was like 5 times your dollars. And then your engine blows in your car and you want to take it out, you can take it out. It's not like you're stuck in something for 90 days or, you know,
No.
100 days till you get your investment.
You can, so you're going to use your own wallet. We do not take any possession of any currency, anything. You could put
No chance of
$500.
rug pulls? No chance of rug
No.
pulls then?
Well, not by us. I mean, we will have, I mean, you're going to have the market. We don't get rug pulled very often because we've got the parameter set, but we can talk the
And
high
what you mean is
level.
like a coin, say a rug pull of a coin.
Yeah, a rug
Right.
point of a coin. And that does happen occasionally. There are scammers out there. We've done a very, very good job of minimizing those.
Okay.
But when you look at our win rate, that's with those in consideration. So, but what I was going to say is if you put $500 in today, this morning, you could take that same $500 out in the afternoon. I mean, it's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. That was a big thing for me because having been involved in so many of these screw up companies that
Yep.
just end up taking your money, that I don't want your money. I don't want your us to have any access or any financial liability. We are providing a service and a trade. Hang on, I'm trying to pull this up for y'all. We're providing a trading service, trading bot that will allow y'all or everybody to be successful without us having to.
You can say y'all. That's okay.
Y'all, I know I'm from Texas, so just so y'all know. Hang on, I'm trying to talk and do
No,
two
go
things.
ahead.
Okay. All right, so let me share this screen real quick. Let me get back here.
And just know, everybody, this is gonna be simple. It's only gonna be a couple buttons. You don't have to do any.
Yeah, that's
There'll be lots of coaching, teaching on it too as well. So like if life does happen, you can click a couple buttons and then withdraw your money.
all right. So this is kind of an idea of what it's going to look like. The bot itself. You're going to have. It's not going to be perfectly like this, but this is the idea that we're working on the front end. So you're going to have an on-off button. So you will be able to, as a user, be able to control whether the bot is trading or not. If you don't want to trade right now, you will not have to trade. If you want it to trade, you can trade. So you will have the ability to turn it on and off. You will set the dollar amount that you want. We are going to have $100 minimum per trade. Just because it makes sense. If you do a $50 trade and you do a 2x, which would be double your money, you sell it at $100. Well, by the time you pay gas fees, you're not going to make any money. So we're going to make it $100 so that even if you do a 2x, you will make some money out of it. Max gas. So gas fees vary throughout the day. We don't want to, if gas goes up to $70 per trade, and we don't want you to be slammed by that on so you will control that. If you're okay with $70, you can put that in there. You'll be able to control the gas. Priority gas.
Real quick,
Yes.
Alan. So everybody, gas fees, for those that don't know what we're talking about, it's when, say, you send some USD Tether Ethereum ERC20, you use Ethereum as a gas fee. So that's what a gas fee is, just to throw that out there because there might be people that might not know that.
Think about it as a transaction cost, because that's basically what it is. It's just a transaction cost for doing business on the Etherscan. Sometimes it'll be as cheap as $3 or $4, but it varies. It varies.
You said it like $10. So anything that's going to have a higher gas fees, it won't even take that trade.
Yeah, it won't trade. So you'll be able to control that. And we'll do some training on gas fees and how all that works. I mean, that's part of what we'll be doing.
Hey, Alan, I
Yes.
just wanted to chime in and say really quickly that our target audience are actual people who don't trade or understand what these buttons are. So this is very, very just this is just an early prototype of what we're working on, but it's going to be user friendly and self-explanatory, because we're going to have all the explanations, tutorials available to people, just so everyone understands the target audience. aren't, I mean, we're going to have pro traders, but we're also really trying to help people who don't know how to trade.
Yeah, that's really our focus. And that's why it's simplified with just some buttons, and that you don't have to know necessarily how to trade. You got to be able to click a button. So, I mean, if you can do that, we can teach you how to trade. But this is kind of the view of what it's going to look like, just to give everybody an idea, because I think it gets lost. Let me go. So I'm sorry, guys. All right. So you're gonna have full control. The users will have full control of their wallet and their funds. They'll be able to control when and when the bot's trading for you. So you'll be able to activate trading or deactivate trading at any time. You're going to control your gas, so you'll be able to protect from that. You'll have the ability to sell all holdings if you want to. And you'll be able to see all transactions on the bot. So you'll know what trades are open, which trades are closed. You'll be able to actually see the trades in your own wallet. So if you have a wallet address, you'll be able to take your wallet address, go to Etherscan, which is the blockchain, and enter your wallet address, and it'll show every trade on Etherscan. So we will not, like I said, we do not control anything. It is only going to, yeah, I see the question. It is only going to be on Etherscan for phase 1. We are looking at other blockchains and or different pairs, BTC pairs, and some different things they're trading. But we are starting on any token that's on the Ethereum network.
How does it work with like news and market news and things like that that might adjust crypto?
So the bot. So if there's a major, when you say news, so let's just say we have. I think it's easier to explain this. If we have 5,000 users, it's going to be, and we have 5,000 people wanting to make a buy. Obviously, there's an order there. So there has to be somebody first and somebody second and somebody third. It's just the blockchain works in a sequential order. If you get to trade number 3,500 and that trade is out of favor by the bot, it will not make the trade.
I like that. I like that too. And a lot of people are asking like red folder events and everything. That's Forex. Yogi did say on one of our little powwows that it's in the future type thing too, that that could be implemented in as well.
Forex is a plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's phase 2, phase 3. So it's down the road.
And after Alan goes on this bot, I want to share something super special going into Halloween and something the company is doing to help people get like a 30-day free testing of this bot as well. And Alan, if you can talk a little bit on maybe the affiliate side and how do people even make money? Do people make money when people put crypto in, or do we get paid off of volume and subscriptions, or how does this work?
Okay, so this is a subscription-based service company, and it will be and your subscription will range from $199 a month to, depending on how big, it goes up all the way to $15,000 a month, and those are for our multi-million-dollar accounts. It's all based on trading volume, so it's not. It has nothing to do with how much money you put in. It has to do with how often you trade and how much you trade. And so there's a range, and we can. I mean, we can definitely make that available. But there's 7 different levels, trading levels for subscriptions, and currently on our affiliate plan, we have 3 levels. It's paying 15, 7.5, and 2.5 on level 3. That is definitely not something that's going to be permanent. We are currently working on a back office software system that will enable us to do global bonuses, fast tracks, deeper, probably go a couple levels deeper, but it's going to be roughly the same thing that we see as far as the total compensation coming out. And
Could
so
you give,
that's all in the works.
can you get, since this is like the first 60 something people to even hear this in the world, unless you're one-on-one friends with some of these owners, is there a benefit to signing the NDA and being like a leader, the first one to kind of spearhead this whole, initiative here?
Yeah. So how you kind of spoke a little bit about this. So we're doing a pre celebration, Halloween celebration. We have NFT. So if you don't know what an NFT is, that's okay. It trades on the blockchain on crypto just like a token does. But this is going to be a picture. It's a Halloween themed picture that's basically going to be a ticket to give everybody who buys the NFT 30 days of access to the bot. It's also going to give you an airdrop. So if you don't know what an airdrop of a token, so airdrop of a coin, that's going to be a special surprise. If you don't know what an airdrop is, the wallet that you buy the NFT with, and they can be held in the same wallet, we're going to send you some free tokens that we're going to be able to, on Halloween, we're going to do some special things that should give it some additional value. And you're welcome to sell it. You're welcome to hold it. We will talk all about that on the on Halloween. And as we get there, yes,
I got something on that too, guys. I'm not versed in NFTs. I'll be honest with you. I know a lot about crypto. I know a lot about the space, but NFTs are a little bit over my head. But the way I look at it, working with this, it's almost like it's a gift card. You're getting it in your account, and this is my take on it, Alan. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but what they're doing on Halloween night is basically giving us tokens, which is great. That gives us extra money in our account. And then we get a 30-day. Is that right?
Yes, you get a 30-day usage. With the subscription will be paid if you decide to continue, which we hope you will. That most people will when if they have success, which will happen. The subscription fees will.
Can we take the tokens that we get, maybe put it into the platform to trade for us too?
Absolutely. You could take the tokens that we're giving you for free, and we're going to be trading in Ethereum. So you'd have to sell it for the Ethereum, put the Ethereum in your wallet, keep it in your wallet after you sold it. And then we would trade that wallet. Yes.
And there'll be videos on this. There'll be a lot of information coming out on this. And the company almost needs like kind of a number, of like how many, because they have to mint these as well. So, it's kind of cool as we go. We're going to have more Zooms and talk about this as well. So don't get too overwhelmed. This is recorded, but look at these NFTs as like a gift card, in the future. It's not something that's completely necessary after this point in different ways, but it's something to use to, like, say I want to buy an NFT to send to my buddy James in a couple months after this, that he can use, right, Alan, to maybe use for a 7-day free subscription to try it out.
Yes, we will we'll have additional NFTs after throughout the year that we'll be doing some creative things. I don't want to confuse people with NFTs. They are not. I mean, if you don't know what NFTs are, they're not big and scary. They're really pretty simple. I'm going to pull one up just so you can kind of see if I can figure out where they're at.
It's not like you're paying $1 billion for one and selling it for $3.
No,
well, we've seen all the crazy stuff. And
no,
also,
go ahead.
Go ahead and pull that up while you're doing that. Sally dropped the WhatsApp group. In that WhatsApp group, if you want to be on the NDA list, a short time period on that, just drop your first, last name and your email, and the leadership will send you an email. You sign it, you send it back to that person that emailed you. And then there is a public Telegram chat right below that WhatsApp group as well. And after the NDAs are over, we're going to move everything over to Telegram, just to let you know. But that's just kind of how we have it going right now. And there are PDFs in those chats as well.
So this, I think you can see it now. Can y'all see the NFT, the little picture? Okay, so that's an NFT. That's one of our NFTs. It's not the final one, but it's the demo that we've been using. There will be, everybody's NFT will be different. So that's kind of the cool thing about this is everybody has a different attribute. So some will have, Frankenstein, some will have Dracula, some might have a hand coming out of the grave, some of them have a different name on the tombstone. We've got some fun stuff to come out. So that's what the NFT is. So all it is, and it'll pop up in your wallet and you'll have it. And it's for you to, but the big thing is the cost is going to be 0.15 ETH for the NFT. The target was kind of around $250, but ETH has come down, so it's about 235 right now, and it might go back up by the day these go live, which tentatively right now is on the 20th of October. But we'll just say that the 0.15 ETH gives you 30 days access to the bot. It gives you the token drop and gives you invite to the Halloween party where we're going to give a lot of inside. I won't say inside, but just some stuff about the tokens, and we're going to tell you when to sell. If you want to sell that night, there's going to be some things that will affect the market of the token. And if you are an NFT holder, you will get that information first. So
just want to jump in on the tail end of what Alan just said regarding the NFT. It also gives you not only the 30 days, but it gives you exclusivity. People are needing to purchase an NFT to have access to the bot. So that's just a little bit of a detail there. I wanted to make sure everybody understood. And it's a very simple sign up, which I'll let Alan explain on the Google Forms. Very simple sign up, and we'd love for people to go over and whitelist there, which will help us kind of understand the minting, how much we need to mint.
And the Google form will get sent to you by the person that invited you here. Just get back with them and say, did you get your Google form set up? Or because we'll all have like a promo code, and from there, that's who you put in as like your sponsor, your team leader. And then
every team leader will have a promo code, and so you'll want to get that from whoever sent you to this video, and then will put that person's name. So they'll have a promo code, and you'll put like if Joe Smith is the person who invited you. So we want both of those so that we make sure, and when we do the affiliate move everybody over, and that we know where everybody's supposed to be, so there's no issues.
And one thing too, is there any type of like, maybe for leaders or anybody that does the NDA, is there any type of like global stuff or anything that has to do with subscriptions?
There is. So the NFT, anybody who is a leader on the NFTs, we have some minimum team volume that needs to be hit, but you're going to receive 1% of the revenue, and that will be paid before the end of October. So it's going to be for the ability for some of y'all who have some teams. You do need to have a decent amount of volume. Right now we're looking at 1,000 NFTs, but that will earn you 1% paid before the end of October, and so it's a nice little way to get a little quick money.
Right, and I mean, one thing, folks, like we don't have links yet. They've been working on this for some of them years, some of them, even longer. But this is kind of like a skyscraper, bird's eye overview of it. I can't wait for you guys to see this. But, I just wanted to get on a track where we can have control of our funds. And from this leadership with Nadia and Craig and Yogi and Alan, I think what they're going to do for us is just educate us so well that we're going to know the insides and outsides of things. Don't get scared about that, because it's only a couple of clicks of a button, don't forget, but you're going to know things, you're going to learn things that you didn't know you would even know. I mean, because I like to keep it simple. If you've heard me talk, like I want to dumb it down to where my daughter's 5 and she understands what I'm talking about with crypto, and she gets it. Green is good, red means it's going down. Like she gets the bars, when we talk about stuff. But what they're creating is a way for us to have control of our funds. And you're not going to stop hearing from me on that one, because going into 2024, I want to only focus on this, because having control of your funds where, say Greg or another Greg, to see both of you right next to each other, you guys can literally control your own money, and Alan can't touch it. Nadia can't touch it. Craig can't touch it. Yogi can't touch it. All they can do is give you that vehicle to make more with it by turning off and on the trades, 2xing it, 3xing it, 5xing it, the amount that you're making. And then what comes behind that is like the roadmap that Yogi has, or like the NFTs that are only going to bring more value to yourself and to those people you want to share it with, and they're going to learn as well. So I'm very excited about this. And, I'm getting messages like, hey, you're on the right track. This is really good. Everybody wants to have control of their funds. This is exciting, so Alan, sorry, go ahead. I just
No, I was just going to say that was my biggest, when Craig and I knew each other, I wasn't necessarily part of the initial launch of the company. Craig knew about my bot. He's used my bot. I used it for a couple of months. He asked me, hey, would I be willing to come on board? And to be truthful, I wasn't really sure, because I didn't know to what extent we could scale the bot up to. It's been used for 50, 60 people, but we are scaling it. It will handle 1 million users when we're done with it. And I don't know we'll ever get to that point, but that's what it's being scaled to. And
No,
so,
we'll definitely get to that point. We'll definitely get to that point. No,
well,
sorry,
this is
Alan, go ahead.
that's okay. This is a global, this is a global, venture. So 1 million is really not that big of a pie in the sky when you start talking about Europe and
Yeah,
Africa.
it's small. It's
And
small.
yeah. So, but I do want to talk about, because I haven't hit on this yet. So the data that we currently have and that we're currently using, that the AI is learning. That was how has the bot done historically? That's where I was getting to, because I know I hadn't mentioned that. So we have currently the latest iteration of what we've done is the bot's at a 71.6, I believe. I've spent a long day. 71.6 win rate, percent win rate. We don't win everything. The biggest thing right now is there are some tricks that scammers are doing. The bot is learning how to detect those by going into the the Ethereum contract and seeking those out. It is learning that. It takes a little bit obviously it takes some time. It doesn't happen overnight, but we do think we'll be able to minimize that and get this upwards of above 80%. Probably in the next, I'm realistically probably next 60 days. I think we can get there. But we are at a 71% win rate right now, and that's typically at a 2x rating. So we've had some that go on. We're not calculating those that'll go up to 50, 60x. Obviously, we don't have that ability right now to hold it that long. I will say in phase 2, we are going to have that availability that you can pick. If you want more risk, you can take that. But we are at a 71 right now on typically a 2x multiplier.
I like that. One question, and I like this question: does the company's success depend on the MLM aspect, like the 3 levels that you guys are kind of launching?
No, it does not. It does not. The MLM is, we could do this honestly, we could just go out and market the bot and the NFTs in the real world assets. One of the things that we're going to do down the road is tokenized real estate, which it's on the roadmap. You can go look at it. We'll talk about it later. But the MLM side does not. They go together, because we actually have 2 different sides. We have the bot side and we have the affiliate side. They're going to talk to each other, but they're independent of each other. And I think the subscription base gives us some flexibility to market. We'd rather have people out there doing face-to-face marketing. I'm a big believer in the affiliate network marketing world, because I think that's the most effective. It empowers people to create their own business and have control of their own lives. And that's really what cryptocurrency is about. honestly. I mean, that's why crypto was, to decentralize and not have, be controlled by a corporation or the government or whatever. And that's kind of what I see network marketing ultimately doing too, giving people the freedom to do what they want to do. So this is kind of, in my mind, cryptocurrency and network marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it, social marketing. It, to me, it's a marriage, a perfect marriage.
It does sound like the one time that can kind of go together and not fail.
Yeah.
One other question: is there like a development fee on withdrawals or anywhere?
No, there is a 1% development fee in the bot that you'll never see. It's basically looked at, it's like a tax. That goes to the furtherment of the AI and to the development of
Where's the
the
buy and the sell? Remember,
yeah,
there's a 1% buy and sell,
Buying
it's a
the cells.
1% in and out.
and that's how we keep doing business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Another
so
question: a lot of so-called CEOs out there like to say that the market is sideways or going down, so the bot's not going to do very good. Is that what's your take on that? With the market,
So
Bitcoin maybe
what you'll see is you'll see less trades in a downturn or a sideways market than you will when there's a bull run. And so that's honestly, now you're going to see, you're still going to make wins, because if the bot recognizes the parameters and it learns to read, there's tokens that go up all the time. So you could have a token that goes, and depending on when the token or the bot, excuse me, the bot activates, there are tokens every day that go from 3,000 market cap up to 250,000 market cap, and there's lots of those actually. And if the bot knows how to read them, if you can get in early, 3,000 to 20,000, if there's, let's just say that 3,000 to 20,000. If there's, today I think there was probably about 400 tokens that were launched, and that's in a bear market. When we get to a bull market, it'll probably be 10 times that. It'll be about 4,000 tokens today. It really gets 4,000 might be a little stretch, but it gets a lot. What you'll see in a bear market is you'll see less trades being made, because there's the bot's not going to recognize or not see the value in a lot of these tokens, or the opportunity, I guess. But whenever there's a bull run, there's going to be more, and I have a feeling we're probably going to have to dial it back a little bit, because we're going to be getting too many trades.
got that. And so guys, don't get glossy eyed. Just stay with this and understand that we got control of our funds. We got leaders from the United States, owners through the United States here. Yogi's out of London, but lives in Dubai, and it will be licensed in Dubai. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
So
Dubai, US does not have crypto regulation, crypto licensing yet. We think that's probably probably 2 years away. Dubai already has crypto licensing that you have to do business and crypto business in Dubai, so they're kind of ahead of the game. But Nadia, Craig, and I are all in the US, so we're here. You got 3 of the 4 partners that live here in the US.
And we're also going to Indonesia is actually in Jakarta is
Yeah.
actually is coming out with their own crypto regulations. So I have a house in Bali, so we're gonna make sure that we are licensed in wherever crypto regulations come out. We're going to make sure that we actually we go ahead and we actually register in those countries, because that's going to be very important.
I like that.
And we know that
first event is in Bali.
yeah, we've already been talking about that. So what we could, when the first event could be and where. I will say this: the UK is supposed to have regulation come sometime in 2024. That's probably going to be the first, I guess, Western or whatever you want to call it, country that will be regulated in, because we already have some feelers out to figure out when that's coming live. Yogi has a lot of great relationships. Obviously, he's from London. He has some some inside, I guess, knowledge on what's happening politically there as far as crypto.
I like it. And another thing too, group, and if you're watching this live or you watch this on a replay, having the ability to be me and Sally being master distributors of this, and anybody that's like in our power team or maybe was even invited that's not even in the power team. Power team is a Telegram chat that we have that's kind of like a community chat. Everybody's in there, they invite their teams, nobody cross recruits or tries to sign somebody up. If scammers get out, we have tons of admins that kick them out. But we're going to be the first ones to test this, the first ones in this, first ones to do it. So I feel very honored, that, you reached out to me, Alan. I mean, Alan's never been somebody that goes and recruits a lot of people, and I always have. And he's just like, man, we got to find something where everybody comes in and they can win, and I'm like, that would be amazing, because a lot of these programs that we've seen, it's not happening. So when he sat down and told me about this, I was like, this is all I want to focus on. And I mean, if you haven't seen me before or do anything, but I've went on 90 to 100-day stretches of doing Zooms every single day because I want to bring value to the community on learning something. Well, now to teach somebody how they can control everything themselves is going to be even more exciting, So thank you, Alan, Craig, Nadia, Yogi. What's up, man? Thank you too for watching the replay. But
that's one of the things, Brian, you're right. I'm not a recruiter. I've always looked at things that I always wanted to get involved in something that I didn't have to recruit, but I could benefit. And this to me is that if you want to recruit, you can recruit. You can make a very nice income, but if not, you can let the bot work for you. You can make a very nice income. So it's a win-win. If you happen to do both of those, it can be really a great opportunity. But it's not something that you have to say, hey, come in and recruit. You got to recruit 100 people. You're not going to make any money. No, you can come in, not recruit a single soul, and just participate in the bot, and you'll make money. The bot works. I mean, I will put my, whatever. I know I don't like making promises and stuff because it doesn't mean anything. I've heard, from so many people that have said, oh, I guarantee it with my name. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let the bot show itself. But I will say the bot does work, period.
Okay. And so
I think what's important here is, all of us are coming together and we're realizing that we all want to step out of the matrix. And that's something that I've been a proponent of, for years, to tell people, hey, you know what, you can actually make a difference. You can step out of the matrix. You can step out of the square box. Life is not, a square. It's actually a round, thing that you can actually do. And that's what we're doing here. What we're doing is we're creating the ability to get out of that matrix. And I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but I did it. I did it myself. And you know what? We can all do it together, and continue to do it.
So that's the motivation behind this.
Right.
Brian, if you want, I don't have a problem opening up for people a few questions.
Yeah,
if you want to go there.
And even before someone unmutes real quick, what's the next kind of call to action for people that's
Yes. Okay. So the next step is to get with the person that invited you on here, have them give you the Google form link to go and fill out the form. You'll put your information in there. It does require a wallet address. We're going to whitelist your wallet address, and then we will stay in touch. We'll have more Zooms going on. We'll go through how to mint the NFT. We'll have some training on that. Because not everybody has done that before, and it's a real simple process, but we just I want to make this so simple my grandmother could do it. And so we're going to do step by step on how to do this. And then you will, on the 20th of October, we're going to have the mint. It'll last from the 20th to the 25th. You'll be able to mint your NFT. We are looking at the bot going live mid-November. We've still got some testing that we want to do, some stress testing and making sure the UE is not 100%. The back end of the bot is done. We're working on the front ends to make it all nice and pretty, and make it real functional for everybody. And so that's going to be done. Then we're going to stress test it for a couple of weeks. We're going to get some folks in to kind of beat it up and see what we can do. Try to force in the security, see where the security weaknesses are and if there are any, and go that route. And then you will get 30 days from the point of launch, and then we'll go from there. So basically, but the NFT is going to get you access, and that is the first step, is to get with the person that brought you here and get that link.
Gotcha. So we got to, can you type, maybe Nadia, can you type that link to the Google Forms should we put it in the chat, or?
I'll put it in right now.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's, I can help to spell.
And Sally put the power team, like our Telegram group has a link. So it's powerteam44.com. And then here's.
Shouldn't we just let the leaders pass them out to their people? Because I have a bunch of people in here.
Yeah, but there's like, they don't have any promo codes right now. Anyways, you have to give them a promo code. You give your leaders.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Shouldn't we hand out the forms and give them our promo code?
Right. Yes. But I mean, even
so
if
you're not going to put it in the chat right now.
We're not putting.
I did, but I deleted it.
But
okay,
you're good.
Either
good.
way,
Thank you.
There's no promo code to do it, but they could, they can take that. So put that in somewhere that we can give it out to people, and then give them your promo code, because you can't do anything until you get a promo code for that anyways.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's just the form. So we can all use the form. I think you can post it here. We could post it in the room. Whoever invited you to the power team, that's who you join, unless you have a problem with your sponsor or upline. If they ghosted you, I get it. I really do. But other than that, we keep the genealogy, and we'll all have a code. It'd be real simple.
You'll have, so it's double. So you need to enter the promo code, and you need to enter the name of the person, so that we have a way of verifying. So it's not just not just a promo code. So we want to have kind of a redundancy. I see a question: how much profit can you make a day? It's totally up to you. You control that by how often you want it. If you turn the bot on or not.
I just saw it too. It's all based on it's based on how much you trade. If you trade $1 million a day, you might make another $1 million. I mean, if you trade 100, you may make 100. If it's at 71%, you can actually make $71 on every $100.
Theoretically, I just want to clarify this. That would mean you'd have to have your bot on. You'd have to have gas at high. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, but yes, theoretically you could, but we're going to coach you on how, especially those that are new. You don't want to just make it unlimited, and we want to help you out with some parameters to help you control your own risk. So
my buddy James has a question, Alan.
Yeah, James, go ahead.
Hey guys, excuse me, thank you very much. So kind of something more simple than this, but I'm trying to learn crypto a lot. Is there going to be like a PDF on steps on how to do everything? Because all I kind of figure is there's a monthly fee, and do you guys trade that fee? Are you guys trading? Because we're so used to automatic things, we just put our money in and the company trades for us. Most of us don't know zero about trading, and we'll lose our money really fast.
That's a great question. Let me clarify.
Yeah.
You are not trading. We are trading for you through the AI bot. Your money though is trading in your wallet. So it's your wallet. The bot is trading on your behalf, just very similar to what you've been told for other companies, hey, you give us,
Yep.
but you're going to give me your money and I'm going to trade for you. We're not taking your money. You're keeping it. We have come up with a technology that can take the bot to your wallet and that trade in your wallet.
So our
So
money's still sitting in our ledger account, let's say?
yes, well, it won't sit in a ledger because that's a cold storage. So it'd have to be connected and you'd have to be on. But a MetaMask, a Trust Wallet, a Coinbase DeFi wallet, a Crypto.com DeFi wallet. It can't be in a centralized exchange. It's got to be in a DeFi wallet.
Hot
But
wallet.
yeah, a hot wallet. You can use Kraken. Depends on where you're at in the U.S. What companies are allowed. I know I'm in Texas, and Texas is really kind of screwy. We only have a handful. They don't allow in Texas, but some states you can use. I mean, anybody. There's a lot more states that are a lot more
Can you
crypto
use like
savvy, I guess.
Exodus wallet too?
Yeah, you can use Exodus.
I use that, yeah.
You can, yeah. So I mean, yeah, but you will use your wallet. So I just wanted for those that didn't come on, if you put in $1,000 in the morning and you wanted, and then something happened to you, you could take that $1,000 out. It's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. It's in your wallet. We do not touch the funds. The only thing we're doing is our bot is going to you're going to connect your wallet to our bot, and our bot's going to trade for you. And then you control when those trades, if those trades are on or off, and how much risk you're wanting to take, whether you want to take a 2x or 3x or 5x, which is a two times, a 3 times, or 5 times your money. So whenever you buy in, if you bought in at $1 and then the price of that token went to $2, the bot's automatically going to sell for you. You don't have to do anything. You can put the trade in and go have dinner at a restaurant with your family, and if it hits it while you're gone, you will. One of the questions that gets asked a lot is the time in trades. How long does a trade last? We've had in our testing, the trades have been as short as about 36 minutes to a trade has lasted seven days. So it does vary. It does vary on the trades, but again, we don't have a drawdown. We will add that probably sooner than later, probably before phase 2. You can lock in how much you want to draw down. So if you put $500 in, but you only want to trade no more than $200 a day, or that's, we'll come up with some calculations. Right now, it's you can trade a big chunk, $200-300, but you will have control of when that trades and when it doesn't trade. The drawdown is something that I think we talked about earlier, that we're going to add to it so that you can control how much you put in $500, you put in $5,000, you can control how much is actually traded on a day-to-day basis.
Do we close the trade? Do we have to close it, or do you do that?
No, the bot will close it for you. Now you can close it if you say you need the money, or I don't like this, I want to get out of everything. You can hit a button and it'll close all the trades for you. But that is a choice. Otherwise, if you just put the trades in and you tell the bot how much you want to earn, it'll buy and sell for you. And you don't have to be.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then there's also the monthly fee on top, right?
The monthly fee is the license. It's a subscription licensing fee. Yes.
Okay.
That's not really on top. I mean, that's what you're paying for access to the bot, access to all the real world assets that we're going to develop. The bot. I mean, there's a lot of stuff more. The bot is the first piece of a very much robust roadmap that we've got over the next 18 to 24 months.
The most awesome thing is you're using our wallet, our funds in our wallet, so we have complete control over that. That's amazing. So thank you very much.
Yes.
We're not going to touch we're not going to touch your assets. That's
awesome.
That's the thing that people need to understand. This is, and the one thing on this call is, this is decentralization. It's true decentralization.
There's a couple of there's a couple of questions I see in the chat that I'm just going to answer. Somebody
Drew
asked.
had his
I'll
hand
let
up.
I'll let
Drew,
Alan,
Drew,
I'll
go
let
ahead. I'm
Alan
sorry.
run it.
Yeah, Drew, go ahead.
Hey, I mean, I'm sold on this. I'm a developer in cryptocurrency and love the concept and love the way it's structured. So there's a 1% fee. We have to buy an NFT, and what else do we need to do to get it going?
You'll need to have some money in a crypto wallet that you can trade with whenever it goes live. That's basically it.
Okay.
And you can, I mean, I the question was asked which wallet to use. I use MetaMask. MetaMask and Trust Wallet are probably the two biggest. But there are like Exodus. There are so many different wallets out there you can use. We don't really care which wallet. It doesn't have to be a particular wallet. You can put it wherever you're comfortable. I guess is probably the best
When you
answer.
say Trust Wallet, is that
And
Android?
then
Yeah, you can use it on the Trust Wallet that you got on your phone or the MetaMask that you have on your phone.
That only
Yeah.
Androids on Trust Wallet or iPhones too?
Oh, both.
Okay,
Both.
just wanted to let you know, everybody.
yeah, I'm a big fan of MetaMask. I guess the other question is for people I refer to it. How does that structure work again? I didn't hear that part.
So we have an affiliate program that we're launching. It's not the definitive plan. We're going to expand that. We're working on our back end software. But sorry, I got something in my mouth. But right now we have 3 levels. It's 15, 7.5, and 2.5. And so those are the 3 levels. You're paid based on subscription fees. So if you have somebody come in, the $199 is the base level a month, and you'll get paid 15% of that if on a monthly basis. So theoretically, what is it, 5 times? I don't know. I guess I gotta do the numbers. 230, yeah, 6 times. You get 6 people in at the same level, then basically it pays for the entry level into trading.
Is that money paid on their deposits or on their trading?
It's paid based on trading volume, not on deposits. So if you are an active trader, you may end up paying more. I will tell you this: we have anybody that buys the NFT will not pay for the first 30 days. The NFT gives you access for the first 30 days. We have a matrix down, and we are going to evaluate and make sure that it's not, I guess the word, too low, that it doesn't encumber a bunch. We'll know that probably in the first week, and we may adjust that up depending on what people, we've got it right now set at a $7,500 a month trade volume to elevate to the next level, but that will be evaluated before anybody pays a monthly subscription fee. Does that make sense?
And that's amazing and very generous. Because that was a question, is that fee due, right up front?
No, it's not. If you buy the NFT, it's not for 30 days.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Someone's got a good question. How do we know what wallet is legal in our state?
MetaMask is legal in every state in the union. Trust Wallet is legal in every state in the union. Those are the only 2 that I know for sure. The other ones are state by state. You can search on Google and just put your state, and there's several websites that'll tell you which one you can use. But I will just tell you, most of our videos and training are probably going to be MetaMask or Trust Wallet. We will one-off some of the other ones because those 2 are probably the majority that are used. I'm definitely not plugging them because you've had the freedom to use whatever wallet you want. You may have a friend or something that uses another one that can help you. And we'll one-off some people. If we see a lot of people using, of course, we really won't know what wallet you're using. We'll just have your wallet address. But if we get the word that a lot of people are using Exodus or using Coinbase DeFi, then we obviously will do the training that's necessary.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, cool. So don't get overwhelmed. Go ahead, Seth.
This is a lot of information, but it's good information. And we're going to break it down. And that was the first thing that Brian and I asked. And I know Nadia and Alan both were like, simple interface. And so we felt really confident with that. Plus, we'll be trained. We'll all be trained. If we have to train 3 times a day, then that's what we'll do.
Right.
Kathy's.
I was going to say the plan is for the 4 of us that are on this call. We anticipate being on all 4 of us being on multiple Zoom calls throughout the week. So we're going to be here. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be here to help everybody.
Amazing.
And Kathy, do you have a question?
Yes, sir. I just got home from work and Rufus just sent me this. And is there going to be another?
Yes,
Because I have not heard
calls,
anything.
and this one's recorded, so you can rewatch it. But we're just, in a nutshell, we're talking about a bot that you have complete access to your funds, and you'll watch the recording and kind of hear a lot more because we've been on here for an hour, and I want to respect.
No, that's okay. That's all I needed to know.
Yep, and kind of end it right here too, because I'm already late to another Zoom. But I just wanted you guys to get kind of the inside, be on the inside of the inside with the inside circle. And then at the same time, like, we are the first ones in the world to get this out. So thank you, Alan, so much, Craig, Nadia, and for presenting this tonight to us. We'll have more, bring some more questions. Let's get those Google Forms from the person that invited you here, get that all set up. And I'm looking forward to, doing the next step. So get the Google form filled out. Be ready to get that like gift card and NFT, and be ready for that, and to have your first month, paid for as well. So thank you, Alan. We'll do another Zoom. Maybe we'll put together one for, I don't know. We'll get with you back.
Whenever y'all wanted, whenever y'all are ready, we're here ready to help.
On Thursday, get everyone who's here to bring a friend or 2 or 3 or 5. But stay tuned to the Power Team room, because that's where all the updates will be. And I know Brian's late, so we'll wrap up there. One more question. Does the bot trade 24/7?
It does. It'll trade 24/7 based on the parameters that it sees. So yeah, it's going to be working 24/7. Again, you can turn it on or off. If you don't want it to trade while you're not awake, that's perfectly understandable. Some people like to watch it. But you don't have to be there. That's one of the big things. You do not have to be there. The bot will trade. If you turn it on and you go on vacation, come back in a week, it's going to trade for the whole week. So, yeah, so that's completely up to yours. You are going to be able to control the bot via cell phone too. That was a big thing. Everybody wanted it. You could iPhone and Android. It'll work on both. You'll be able to control it. So
thank you, Alan.
Aaron, in some markets, you can lose more than what is in your account, but that's not true here, is it?
No, you can't. You can only lose what you have in your wallet.
Right. So if something were to go wrong, that's the max loss.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's not like Forex where you're going to leverage your trades and do all that. No.
Thank you.
And I didn't mention, it does say Darren Driggers, because I'm actually on a different computer than my personal one. And so I logged in with my work Zoom, and my Darren's my first name, but I go by my middle. So you've heard both names tonight.
There you go. Love it. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. We'll get another Zoom out the next time we're doing this. So just stay tuned to that, and get that Google Docs link and get that all set up, and we'll go from there. Jump into the WhatsApp group with Alan as well if you want to get on the NDA to be on the major inside of this. And first name, last name, email, he'll send it to you, and you sign it and send it back to him. So, all right, everybody.
Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
See you next time. Bye. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.